We're going to begin this morning with an extraordinary development in the January 6th investigation. Former President Trump's chief of staff, Mark Meadows, is being held in contempt of Congress for refusing to cooperate. This comes as witnesses are now saying that people in the Trump White House were aware in advance that the day's events could turn violent. Nikole Killion is following all of this on Capitol Hill. Nikole, good morning. This is a stunning turn.
Yeah, absolutely, Gayle. And this contempt referral will now be in the hands of the Justice Department, making Mark Meadows the first former White House chief of staff to face potential criminal charges since the Watergate era.
The resolution is adopted.
In a chamber where Mark Meadows once served,
we need to send a clear message that this sort of defiance of the rule of law cannot stand.
the House sought criminal contempt charges against former President Trump's White House chief of staff.
Mark Meadows is our former colleague. This is as wrong as it gets.
The nearly party-line vote came as the January 6th Select Committee revealed new text messages to Meadows from unnamed Republican lawmakers, where they discuss potential ways to overturn the results of the election. Here's an aggressive strategy. Why can't the states of Georgia, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, and other R-controlled state houses declare this is BS, or conflicts an election not called that night, and just send their own electors to vote and have it go to the SCOTUS? Committee Vice Chair Liz Cheney took it a step further, suggesting the former president may have illegally obstructed an official proceeding of Congress, which is a felony.
Did Donald Trump, through action or inaction, corruptly seek to obstruct or impede Congress's official proceeding to count electoral votes?
Meadows claims he offered the text messages and thousands of documents in good faith, but couldn't testify about them because of executive privilege.
This is not about a real investigation. This is about a real political narrative.
The former White House chief of staff is the third Trump associate facing a contempt citation by the Select Committee, although about 300 other witnesses have cooperated. That includes Dustin Stockton, who organized a series of events leading up to January 6th.
I do have some regret over how things turned out.
While Stockton and his attorneys say he didn't take part in the violence at the Capitol, he and lead rally organizer Amy Kramer did raise red flags about the possibility.
Do you know if those concerns were elevated to Mark Meadows?
My text messages make it clear that they were elevated to the campaign and the White House.
So you think Meadows knew?
I took that face. Meadows absolutely knew.
Stockton has turned over communications to the panel, and his fiancée is set to be deposed today. Meantime, John Eastman, an attorney who advised the former president on ways to overturn the election, is suing the Select Committee and Verizon to block the release of his cell phone records. Tony?
And meanwhile, you've got Republican Liz Cheney in a prominent role there in the investigation. Nikole, thank you very much.